Hello, Assalamu alaikum. My name is Shireen El-Dafrawi.
Hello, my name is Farah Janet, and I go to Drexel University, and my major is accounting and business analytics.
My name is Zafar Saifi. I'm a third year at Drexel studying math, and my parents are immigrants.
So my dad came to the United States after he graduated college in Egypt. He came for the same reason many of our parents came.
So my parents and we all immigrated to the United States in 2004, so I have been living in Philadelphia for most of my life.
My father's intentions were to stay in the US for a year or so and go back to Egypt and have his life there. But as the years progressed, he realized that there's more opportunities in the United States.
My dad actually came here in 1960 at the age of 3. My grandfather was doing his PhD at State College. It's kind of an interesting time to come to this country, right? Because you're at a time where, racism's at a high in our country.
When my dad came to the States, it came with a lot of uncertainty. He didn't know anyone that was here. He didn't know where he was going to end up.
As for my mom,
she also had a college degree and she was just sitting out. And she actually worked in Egypt with her degree.
my mom's side is still in Bangladesh, so she definitely misses them, and for her that was the biggest challenge because getting married at 18 years old and then, moving here a couple years after that and not seeing her family is a huge, a big challenge, and I can't even imagine that for myself.
For my mom, it was a little different. I guess she was actually one of those people that was, full patriotic Indian. Out of all of her friends, she was the one that never wanted to leave. In fact, when she found out that, my dad was interested and that, it was supposed to be a thing, she actually ran away because she didn't want to come to America.
Personally, I'm very grateful for living in Philadelphia and the United States in general. Because in Egypt, I wouldn't have these opportunities. I wouldn't be able to look at different career paths, make my own choices.
Living in America, like others said, I do feel very grateful just because I know that in Bangladesh I would not have had the same opportunities.
I mean, this is home, right? We grew up here. At least I grew up here. I went to school here. I have all my friends here. I don't know about living anywhere else. This is where I live. This is what I'm accustomed to.
Lessons that my parents have taught me, my mom and dad have always said, education is super important.
My dad, he would always tell us how important it is to give back, and how, for example, there's a story that said if a human being dies today, what would be one thing they would do if they come back to Earth? And that was just a question my dad asked me, and I guessed that they would pray more or make more dua, and he told me no, they would give back sadaqah more, because that's the one thing that will still be there on Earth while you're gone.
I'd say don't be afraid of who you are, as cliche as that sounds. But I think it's very easy to want to try to conform or want to try to, fit in. And in that process, it's very easy to lose your culture, your faith, and, all the other things that make you distinctly you.
My parents would definitely say this was worth it.
Absolutely.
The full experience, the full journey was all worth it at the end because of the doors it was able to open for my parents, for my siblings, and for myself.
I mean, despite any social issues they had, the U.S. is a place of opportunity.
The reason that it is definitely worth it is because of the fact that they wanted an opportunity for their kids, and I see that I'm taking those opportunities, so they're kind of slowly seeing those become true, and what they wanted, they're seeing it, coming to life.
To me, what defines a hero is someone that is willing to make sacrifices and help others without expecting anything in return.
I think hero is someone who can stand up in the face of injustice or times that are hard.
I think my dad mentions that idea of helping others at least 3 times a week to me, and that has been like a very important part of my life.
I know my mom was never the type of person to really kind of sit back and let things go by.
This is a message for them if way back in 2004 when they were wondering if they made the right decision.
If I had to say something to my parents now, I think it would be thanks.
Mom and Dad, you have made a very good decision because in the future, your children will have very bright futures and they will buy you a new house.
Thanks for dealing with most of the crap people threw out so I didn't have to. Thanks for, going through it so you could tell me how to go through it.
Mama, Baba, thank you so much for everything you do for me every day, for everything you've done for me every day.
If I was there with you, I'd say, and I knew what was going to be happening, I'd say stick through it, because at the end of it, something really special is going to happen. It's all going to pay off. Every struggle you went through paid off, and every hardship you went through paid off, and everything. It all came together to what is my life, and I'm so lucky to have my life, and that's because you had yours.